Number 1 on our list is the Chasm Lake Trail. This hike is strenuous, but the reward at the end is worth the effort. It's about 8.8 miles with an elevation gain of 2,542 feet. Longs Peak Trailhead is where your trek will begin, and we recommend getting there early to grab a parking spot. Longs Peak is the highest mountain in the park, and hikers tend to start their journey before sunrise, so the parking lot fills up quickly. If you're hiking to Chasm Lake, you'll walk up the Longs Peak Trail for about 3 miles before branching off towards the lake. On your way up, you'll get a fantastic view of Peacock Pool from above and a beautiful waterfall that is right next to it. This was one of our favorite parts of the trail. If you're doing this trail in early July like we did, you'll have to navigate over some snow and ice, so be sure to wear proper footwear and hike with caution. The last section before Chasm Lake is a little bit of rock scrambling and climbing, but nothing too crazy. When you finally arrive, you can soak up the mind-blowing views of Chasm Lake. The elevation of this lake is 11,823 feet, and it sits right below Longs Peak, which is the only 14er in Rocky Mountain National Park. We honestly could have sat here all day just staring at the amazing scenery. Chasm Lake is stunning, and the backdrop is just as impressive. While you're enjoying the views of Chasm Lake, look up. You can usually see climbers making their way up Longs Peak, which is pretty cool to see.
Number 2 is the Sky Pond Trail. This trail is 9.4 miles with 1,758 feet of elevation gain. It is also ranked as difficult. About 2.8 miles into this trail, you can't miss the lock. This lake is pretty spectacular, and we were lucky enough to catch sunrise over the lake when we made it to the other side. The most daunting part of this adventure is climbing Timberline Falls. It's not every day you get to climb up a waterfall, but we loved this challenge. After you successfully make it up the waterfall, you are greeted with magnificent views of Lake of Glass. We absolutely love this lake, but didn't spend too much time here because we were excited to finish the trek to Sky Pond. Sky Pond is worth every second of the hike. The lake sits at 10,900 feet of elevation and can soak up the views of Taylor Peak, Powell Peak, and the granite spires of the Shark's Tooth. We were simply in awe of Sky Pond. They say the best views come after the hardest climb, and that is so true for this trail. Another perk of this hike is seeing Alberta Falls. This 30-foot waterfall is pretty awesome, and it's only about 8/10 of a mile from the trailhead.
Number 3 is the Emerald Lake Trail. The easiest way to do this trail is to start from the Bear Lake Trailhead. We added a little mileage starting from the Glacier Gorge Trailhead because we did the Sky Pond Trail right before this. You'll get to see a few lakes on this trail, including Nymph Lake. This lake is unique because there are tons of lily pads floating in the water. The next lake on the trail is Dream Lake. This lake is beautiful. The alpine lake water is so clear that you can see fish swimming in the water, and the mountain views in the background make the scenery even better. When you arrive at Emerald Lake, you'll understand what all the hype is about. This lake is truly magical, and you can enjoy incredible views of Hallett Peak and Flat Top Mountain right behind the lake. We saw 4 lakes on this trail, and this one was by far our favorite. Before heading back to the trailhead, we added a little bit of mileage to check out Bear Lake. Although this lake isn't as pretty as Emerald Lake, it was pretty awesome to see. We hiked about 4.7 miles to see all 4 lakes, but it will be around 3.2 miles if you start from the Bear Lake Trailhead, and it's ranked as easy. Do you agree with our top 3? Let us know which trails you love in the comments.